A very often misunderstood topic is subconscious anger. Subconscious anger seems like they are laughing and everything is nice and they are just making jokes, and so there's no problem. But in this scene, so I took this scene, we will look into, dive into other topics also with George, where we can see where there's suppressed anger, subconscious anger, and it's building up to a conflict. And so we have this also in the scene that we maybe for some people it's a little bit strange why George here is leaving the scene. So we want to go into the anger. So let's look into this special scene. It's building up all the time. It's 1 hour and 20 minutes. It's building up the whole time, the anger. But here I think we have this high peak.
You don't look good either. Fuck you, Mike. George.
Why do you keep bringing me up?
I'm tired of this fucking guy. His fucking sneaky laughs.
I think he's tired of himself, bro.
So we have, first of all, like, ha ha ha, it's so funny, but I hate him and I don't like him. And we would say, he's just making a joke. But when we see the body language behind it is already a lot of anger is going on. So we have
You
this,
don't look good either.
yeah, we have this finger pointing. Yeah, this is my most common sign, what I say in every video, that the finger is this anger sign. So you are wrong, you are ugly, I hate you. And then all the time when there's a lot of anger, then we show with the finger to another person, and we see also the seriousness in his face. Yeah, I know it's his style, and when you know this comedian, the feeling, the emotions in George are getting hurt. So this is already, he's trying to laugh it away, but we can already see in the body language, we can also see that his reaction,
Fuck you, Mike. George.
Fuck you. Yeah, and now you see how he is going, hiding behind, trying to close the eyes, I don't want to see it anymore, and trying to go a little bit away. And this shows like, I don't like this situation. So the body language clearly says us it's too much now. And we can see it when we go a little bit.
I'm tired of this fucking guy. His fucking sneaky laughs.
I think he's tired of himself, bro. He gets a little further back.
Now, really, boundaries overstepping. So what he is doing is trying to grab his balls, and this is the body language. I got you by the balls. So he is trying to get a lot of dominance, trying to get authority over the other person, saying, I am in charge here. And here we can see how the boundary is already overstepped.
Back every time I look.
He was
George,
supporting.
scoot up.
Trying to push him away, but he's not showing in a clear way, I don't like it. He is smiling. This is the problem here I see with George.
Bro. He gets a little further back every time I look.
And I think this is the most common problem that George has, and we will dive into this deeper, why so many conflicts in his life. We will look into the other interview, rising and up, because he's not setting clear boundaries with and speaking clearly about what is annoying him and what makes him angry. Instead, he's just like, hey, not really going.
George, scoot up.
He was supporting your joke by laughing.
Oh, he was? Oh, my bad. I attacked you for no
Tried to
reason.
assault him.
Yeah, and here we can also already see in his face and the expression he wants to leave. So
He was supporting your joke by laughing.
yeah, you see he's already doing like this movement. He's trying to stand up, and this is, we would say, it's just random and coincidence. No, this is already the beginning. His body is telling, I want to go. I don't feel comfortable at all. I want to stand up.
He was? Oh, my bad. I attacked you for no
Tried to
reason.
assault him.
Bobby.
Yeah.
Did you break up?
And again, then we have this.
Joke by laughing.
Oh, he was? Oh, my bad. I attacked you for no
Tried to
reason.
assault.
It's already like, stress and disgusted. I think it's a little bit, it's not so clear, but I think it goes in the direction of being disgusted. And now
Bobby.
looking around, disgusted, I feel uncomfortable, and this is a clear sign of looking away. Where is my way out? He's already looking, where's the way out? And then he is
Just break up with this girl
leaving.
live on the podcast because that's good material.
No, but we did.
Yeah, here you see this face. This face doesn't say, it's funny, it's jokes, and so on. And again, he's looking away, trying to find a way out of the situation. He feels really uncomfortable.
Now we're doing real.
Yes.
Let's go back to the real.
And again, we have this touching, stepping over the boundaries. You already showed, I don't want to get touched by you.
There are certain.
He is clocked out.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
he's-
I know.
George has been under a tremendous
Let me.
amount of abuse.
No,
Stop, George. I want you over here
Yeah,
with me.
and this was the invitation. He is clocked out, and the other person, again, it was attacking him. Yeah, he's clocked out. He is just as a message. It could mean something like, "You have to concentrate. Why are you not concentrated? Why are you drifting away?" and so on. And I think that they read it correctly. I think he is already clocked out because he wants to go out of this situation. George doesn't feel comfortable, and now he is like, "Hey, what you want from me?" Yeah, this is the body. "Hey, what are you? What do you tell me? I don't understand." And this body language shows us that he feels like a victim, and he doesn't know why everyone is attacking him. And this is what I think is missing, that he's not talking in this podcast about it. So that's why we will see it in another podcast where he everything breaks loose in him. The anger and the rage is coming out, and everything is impulsive. It's very fitting, this the podcast name. Impulsive is coming out in the next interview we will see. And so now
Under
he's like,
tremendous amount
come.
of- No, stop, George.
No.
I want you over here with me. George, I want you.
Yeah, and they are realizing, and you can see in the face of the other people, they realized, okay, we fucked up. It was too much. We triggered this person and go over the boundaries. And here I can clearly see a face of, uh-oh, this wasn't good at all. And they tried to get him back, and everything is a joke. Everything is just a joke, but this is not just a joke. This is stepping over boundaries and trying to be funny, but constantly stepping over boundaries, constantly, and just do it as a joke. And I think this is something we all experience in our life, that some people are just making cynical jokes like sarcasm and you are so ugly and so on, and it was just a joke. But the feeling of the emotion behind it is that there's an anger that wants to show dominance, authority, and making me small. But everything is legal when we are doing it behind the curtain of funny jokes, comedian. Then it's okay. Then we can be hateful. But what really stays behind, and we can feel it in the meditation when we go to the emotions, that we feel that our boundaries are overstepped, and that we should have said, stop. I don't want this. Please stop this. This is not funny at all. I don't want you, and really have a clear communication with the body language and with the words to say, stop. I don't want you to touch me, to say that I'm ugly. I feel as a victim right now. I feel suppressed. Whatever, that we say to the other person. And this is what I'm missing from George, and I miss the consciousness of the other people, that they realize that they are overstepping the boundaries. So yeah, on both sides I see there a big conflict. And now 1 year later, all this suppressed anger now releases in this podcast, and George is confronting Mike with everything that went wrong. And now we can see the problem with endless discussion, or when we don't listen to the other person. So let's look right into it.
Hey, you can't cut that shit. That's gonna make him look like an idiot for leaving.
Okay, let's slow down, and I'll answer that. We have always cut. This is all healthy, by the way. We have always cut.
Start crying.
No.
Which, by the way,
Okay, and again, it's starting. That's why I pick up the scene. So they're talking about cutting out, that they cut something out of the podcast that George said, and he wants to argue why they did it and so on. But this is not the point. I want to go onto the body language. Again, he is saying this is healthy, by the way. He's just saying this. And the question is, why would he say this? And my idea why he's saying this is because, there's coming up a lot of anger, and he wants to justify this anger. It's healthy. It's healthy. The reason, to give you a side note, the most common problems with the clients, I have over 4,400 one-to-one sessions with clients, is as soon as anger comes up, rage, being furious, to rationalize their anger, because it is so forbidden to be angry in our society that we start to say, yeah, but the reason why I'm angry is and we try to find arguments for our anger. So it's not possible to be just angry without any reason. This is not allowed. Yeah. The interesting point is with other emotions, it's possible. When I'm happy, I don't have to justify my happiness. When I'm productive and I'm working a lot, I don't have to justify, this is good, this is cool. Yeah. But anger, we have to say, yeah, the reason why I'm feeling this way. And of course, this is not a toxic anger, this is a healthy anger. No, it is not. This is an unconscious anger that was suppressed all the time in all these years, and they never talked about, and now they are starting to talk about it. Yes, okay, very good, but they are not listening each other. Let's go into this point.
By the way, would be healthy. We have numerous times on the show, which I'm sure a number of shows do, caught things that we believe will protect the integrity or reputation of the guest.
That protected nobody but him.
So now we can see, so this face, this protected nobody. So it's not listening right now. It is immediately going in a hyperbole way and say, no, nobody was protected at all. So this is not listening. This is completely going into the opposite direction. So this is one thing. And the other thing is with the law thing.
This is all healthy, by the way. We have always
This is all healthy, and again, George starts with laughing about. He's laughing.
Start crying.
no. Which, by the way,
And again, he's just making fun out of it. But we can hear clearly in the subcontext what his emotions are really. Because he's saying it in an ironic, cynical way, but in this ironic way, there's a lot of truth behind it. We already had beforehand when they was saying, you are ugly and I don't want to listen to you. There's a lot of truth behind this. And here again, we have, I am crying. So we can see there's a hurt, a George that got hurt by the other person and feeling very sad. And yes, of course, he was getting hurt because we saw the scene before and it was very aggressive what they did to him and overstepping boundaries. And this is okay and fine. But what I don't like here is, why is he saying it with laughing and not directly saying, hey man, I don't feel this way. This is not healthy what we are doing. I am feeling sad. I'm feeling attacked and I'm feeling very, very hurtful in this moment and very weak. Or whatever is this would what I feel like in this situation.
which by the way would we have always cut.
Start crying.
No. By the way, which
And again, and then he's screaming very, very loud. Yeah. So there we have the combination again with the anger and stop. Yeah. So we can see also this anger in and just, but it's just a joke again.
which by the way would be healthy. We have numerous times on the show, which I'm sure a number of shows do, caught things that we believe will protect the integrity or reputation of the guest.
That protected nobody but him.
No, of the guest. That's what I'm trying.
But what about the guy that you break bread with, bro?
But we
And again, we have this very loud voice. And the same body language we had in beforehand. So this is a very, very common body language when we are arguing. Can you see I am the victim? Why aren't you helping me? I show it again, sorry.
Him.
No, of the guest. That's what I'm trying.
But what about
Yeah, this is misunderstanding. So first of all, the head is going from left to right, and me, look at me,
the guy that you break bread with, bro?
and we have this open hands, and the shoulders are going up. I don't understand. This is the universal sign of I don't understand. I don't know what you are talking about. Huh? And at the same time, look at me. Yeah? I'm open. I show you everything. I am the victim. I am the victim. And again, we have the smile and trying to make a joke out of it. No, I would love to see that he's not smiling. He's really saying, I don't like it. I don't feel, I don't know, how would you feel? I feel like there's this missing point of, I feel like a victim, to say it directly to the other person. Why are you not protecting me? I am not feeling protected at all.
But we removed a number of things that you said on the
And we have the finger again here.
There
we have the finger again. This is our lovely anger sign, and he's showing to him, and you see it from the... Yeah, he's looking at him, and we have numerous times, and I can show you, and you are wrong, and I know a lot of times where we protected you. So now, very interesting.
number of things that you said on the podcast.
Name one.
Very, name one. And it's like, huh? What you want with your finger attacking me? Name one.
Removed a number of things that you said on the podcast.
Name one.
Yeah, this is authority going, looking from up, that's why he's tilting back his head, and then looking down on him and give me one example. You have no clue what you're talking about.
Laser beam in Australia, that episode.
Oh, this is here. You can see a lot of anger. This is a and the lips are closing. Yeah, this is here. He's trying to hold back. Yeah, what are you saying? What are you mean? Yeah, and holding back myself. And again, there is something. It's not about what was cut about. They are looking now in this discussion for arguments and the best argument. And now, when you give me the argument, then everything will be fine. Now, no, not at all. This, when you see this face in the discussion, then you know it's not about the argumentation. This is about the anger. It's about the emotion. And to feel in this emotion and share my emotion, first of all, this is the first thing that's missing here. And share my emotion. How do I feel? I feel that she didn't protect me at all. I feel abused. Whatever, verbal abuse, I feel provoked, I feel attacked, whatever. And this is what this person needs to share. Try it for yourself. Try to convince a person in this mood, in this state, to bring the best arguments in the world, and I can tell you, the person wouldn't go like, oh, you're right, oh, I'm not angry anymore. This won't happen at all. Because emotions doesn't care for rational arguments. It's not like you are going to a depressive person and saying, hey, you have warm water, hey, you have nice food, and the depressive person is saying, thank you very much, you're completely right, I'm happy now. Yeah, just to give you a simple example, this is the same with anger. Anger needs room. Anger needs room and space, and to say, hey, I am here, and I just want to say something that I suppressed the whole time. So it would be very, very much better when he would say it already 1 year before. That's why I show you the scene, and really speak it out and just give him space and listen. They are not listening. They are trying to say, you are wrong. No, you are wrong. This is not listening. Listening is really to say space. Maybe I see it in a different perspective. Maybe I see it in a different way. But first of all, to give this person room. And what they are doing is like that. Yeah, but that. And this is a problem here, why they just will go into an endless discussion.